On SUN969, it's time to talk motorsport on MotorMouth. All thanks to Jetcore, Yamaha, Honda, Harley Davidson, Thinkwater Trade Centre, Motorsports NT, Alice Hostech and AHT Towing. Rod, how are you?
Yeah, good mate, and yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. Now, Alice Springs Off-Road Race Club held a successful Alice Hostech Enduro over the weekend.
Certainly did, mate. Look, what a great weekend it was. Starting off at Bowes on Friday night, closing off the street there. Ended up having 15 cars on display, which was absolutely great. Wayne Batson, all the way from WA, won Best Presented Car. We also had 3 other raffle prizes as well. Car wash kits from Shamrock Chemicals and, of course, a great northern set of everything sponsored by Bojangles, which were shared amongst 3 winners there. So it was an absolutely great night down there on Friday night. Saturday morning, of course, we went to the prologue track where we had 4 hours of open track for 30 competitors we ended up having down there. WA, South Australia, Victoria, Queensland, of course, our own NT guys all made the trip to be part of the prologue track. Well done to those guys. We saw many interstate competitors travelling. We just covered there. Sunday morning, we headed down to the Alice Springs Off-Road Race Club where we did 3 40-kilometre laps, basically just a shakedown and give the guys a bit of an idea on what they're in for. A few of the interstate competitors also travelled down there, as well as Lowndesy and the big Silverado brought that down and gave it a good shakedown, which was good fun. We really enjoyed it and had a great morning. Well done to all the competitors, volunteers, officials. We've got to say a huge thank you to the girls in the canteen as well that kept everyone fed. It was a great weekend, and well done to Alice Hostech and, of course, Bojangles on their support of that great event.
Very big indeed, and a very good indication of what's coming with Fink in a few weeks' time.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, look, it's great to see these interstate guys travelling here. You know, the Robinson boys all the way from WA, they always come and do plenty of pre-running and all that sort of thing and make sure that their new machines are ready. Bo Robinson, of course, just picked up his brand new Mason 4-wheel drive machine. Always been in the 2-wheel drive trophy truck, now got the 4-wheel drive like brother Trav, so those 2 boys are going to be big to beat come Fink time, that's for sure.
Central Australian Rally Sport Club had round 2 at their Wheel Alignment Centre Carter-Cross. What are the results?
Certainly did, mate. Yeah, look, once again, Sunday morning, an absolutely great turnout there. The results were our juniors. Great to see the lady juniors having some fun. Taylor Anderson second and Jasmine Meekins took out the win there. In the production class, 3rd place was Lincoln Meekins. 2nd was Tracy Meekins, so that's mother and son. And 1st was Johan Clotet. 2-wheel drive rally was Aldrich Clotet. 2nd was Mitch Lawson and 1st was Chris McCormack. All-wheel drive, 3rd was Hayden Pittman. 2nd was Joe Harris and 1st was Scott Anderson. And outright 3rd, Joe Harris, 2nd, Chris McCormack, and 1st to Scotty Anderson. So once again, well done to all the competitors, officials and volunteers for making a great event there out for the Carter-Cross.
And we had the EPG Solutions Alice Springs Karting Club meeting last Sunday too.
Talking to Thomas B, Thomas is the president of the club there. How's this? He was actually down all day Saturday cooking the barbecue for the off-road club in between going back to the track and doing track prep for the go-karts, and then showed up Sunday morning to run the go-kart meeting and have a race himself. So well done to Thomas, but also to all of the club and the committee there. Don't have results because these guys keep them very close and want to hold it all until the presentation at the end of the year. A great event happened once again, and well done to everyone that competed.
This weekend we've got motocross practice for the Alice Springs Motorcycle Club on Saturday.
Motocross practice at this stage, it's programmed from 12 until 4 o'clock. Juniors and seniors welcome registrations via RiderNet or at the track, and you do need to have an MA licence. We're crossing our fingers. We do know that there's rain coming. Whether it gets us here on the Saturday, the Sunday or sooner, who knows? But yeah, just keep an eye on the socials for that one.
And it's funny, as soon as we mentioned rain, we also mentioned KFC Arunga Park Speedway.
That's it, mate. Yes, we are supposed to be racing Saturday night as well for the KFC Arunga Park Speedway teams event. As we say, gates open at 5, racing starts at 7. It could be a little bit earlier, as we know it's getting a bit darker earlier now, and we don't want to be out in the cold for too long. So if it's not raining, definitely get out there a little bit earlier than you normally do. But look, it's going to be a great event. Cross our fingers that we can get on the track. And then, of course, looking forward 2 weeks ahead after that, May the 30th, which is a demo derby. It's been announced that it's the Darren Hyman Memorial Demo Derby, brought to you by Alice Springs Metal Recyclers. So again, a huge event. It's our last event of the year. It's always a big one. So we're really looking for as many cars as we possibly can. $5,000 prize money up for that one. So we're really looking forward to as many entries as we can for the KFC Arunga Park Speedway. But let's hope we can get our backside trackside this Saturday night.
Let's hope so. Let's hope it's another big weekend in motorsport here in town. Well, thank you so much, Rod. We will catch you next week, and we've been doing it all thanks to our sponsors.
Yeah, I've got to say a huge thank you. When we talk to sponsors, I've got to say a huge thank you, of course, to P&V Panel Works. When Bruce had the brain fart idea of putting MotorMouth back on the air, they were the first business to put their hand up and bring us back on the air. So a huge thank you to Hayden and Kylie for doing that. Our sponsors list now: Jetcore, Yamaha, Honda and Harley Davidson, Thinkwater Trade Centre, Motorsports NT, Alice Hose Tech, AHT Towing, and of course I've got to say a huge thank you to Central Diesel Services for allowing me to come out and have this little bit of extra time.
Yes, letting you loose. All right, well,
exactly,
thank you,
mate.
Rod. We'll catch you next week. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, buddy.